Hey guys, I'm back again for part 2. Here's the stuff that I've done. I did a satin stitch for here and here, but then I thought I'll just do a stem stitch like I did here because I didn't want too thick. Satin stitch along here, and then with this colour I sort of went underneath to highlight it a little bit. I think it needed to be highlighted. So now I'm just adding on some buttons and beads onto here. Thought I'd test it first, and then I've got some. I'll put this here so I know exactly where it's going to be in camera. There we go. Okay, now and I've got some beautiful wool, which is the Mama version of my little ones. So it's from the same company. I use a fair bit of the green. It's from, how you pronounce it is Schapius. And so, where is it? If you want to have them, that was $7 for a big one. Schapius.com. So SCHEEPJES. It's a Dutch company. So you can buy it directly from them, but I bought it from my local, it's sort of like a scrapbooking shop, but it also has a lot of wool as well. So okay, I've got all those bits and pieces put aside there, but what I'm doing here is I found this in a thrift shop with beads and everything already in it, and I'm using these. It's sort of like a peachy light clear color, and I'm using those, and I've also got the Bertrand buttons, so which I had, so I'm like alternating between buttons and beads. And I've also got some buttons and stuff that I want to put down here. I'll have some buttons on that side and then buttons on this side, but I'm also going to be, that's what I'm going to use this for. And I might even use, I had left over that just to do the like grass. I've also got another colour a bit lighter, so I've got one wool and two pearl cottons, but we'll get to that when it comes, and also do some French knots as well. So pretty easy. You know how to sew on a button, you don't need a lesson for that one. Okay, but I'll just do that. Make sure that I'm not gluing it this time round. Aren't you proud? That's because I'm just going straight across. So I really like how that's all turned out, and definitely needs the highlights on there. So I'm going to go through this about 3 times. And I've just got white pearl cotton, so we'll go onto here, just go off to the side. I mean, you don't have to do this. If you want to, you can probably just do French knots, or even do like a satin stitch on all of them. That might be nice too, but I thought, oh, I'm going to use some beads. So what I'm going to do here is you just put the bead through, and I'm going to go to the side, and then go across to the other side. I'll sort of tack it down, and then I'll do a French knot. Yep. Just make sure it's being held in the middle. Yep. There you go. So two stitches. If you want to do more, that's okay. 2 stitches is all I'm going to do, just to hold it down, and then you come through the middle. Oh, it's supposed to be coming through the middle. Oh, I've unstitched it. That doesn't work. Be careful of that. Okay, stitch that down, and then come through the middle without unstitching it. just going to do 3 French knots. I wanted it to stick out a little bit, but it tends to pull down, but that doesn't matter as long as they're holding and they're fairly secure. I mean, if you want to do more secure stitches, you do it the way that you do it. I'm just doing it the way I do it. Okay, so I've left a little black dot on the ones where when I put the buttons on, because I've only got a limited amount. Initially I just had all the beads on there, but now I am just doing this. Okay, there we go. I'll just do one more of these and then I'll turn off the camera, because you don't need to see me sewing on buttons. We all know how to do that. But that's just a bit of a different idea, because it's a fairly plain, you know, like it's cute, but it hasn't got a great deal of stitches and stuff on there, so we want to tizzy it up a bit. Still might do some of those little like crisscrosses that I said I was going to do. Pull that, still got some of the red and then maybe a darker red. Sort of want to give it a bit of a whimsical look. There we go. Now, might go back this way, so I'm putting the bead on, so I come through to the side, put the bead, I'll just do it one more time just to show you how I do it, and sort of go that way, and then come through the center to hold that down there. There we go, and then find the middle and do 2, 3 and go back down through, so that sort of holds it down a little bit. There we go. And I'll go back here, but I'll turn off the camera and finish up, and I'll be back. They look cute, quite like that. So I've got another button to do here. Actually I might go back over there and do the button and then come back this way, but yeah, I like it. Looks very cute. It's probably something you can see, these buttons have got a bit of a shine. It's something you can probably see better in real life. So I'll be back. Okay, back again. See, they're all put on. You can sort of see, gives it a bit of a dimensional look. Now, make sure that I'm in camera and you're able to see the bottom. There we go. So, I'm just going to get a pen and maybe draw some grass, bits and pieces. I'm just drawing them. Normally I'll just do them because I need to sort of see how many I need. So I'm just do a few small ones over here, maybe some crossing over, probably not a bad idea. There we go. But yeah, just a bit of an idea of what I want to have. Now I've got, I might do the wall first. Cut that off just to see how I go. I don't know how I'm going to go with that. Do a little bit of a knot because it's thicker, but see how we go. Now, there we go. Not too bad, because it hasn't got any what's the name in it? It might go alright. The wadding, I think. Sometimes when it's like this, you can go, okay, now I might do this one here. Actually, I'll start over here because we've got different colours and stuff to do as well, which I've got in the darker colours and all that. So we'll see how we go. Probably not going to take too long. I probably don't need that. I might even do a small one, fairly small one next to it. Fill in the space. Oop. Got to be careful. That's why it's gone like that, because I've gone through the actual thing and a bit of fluff's come off. So yeah, wool's just a little bit different to the normal stuff. Okay. And it's come undone here. A fairly big eye, but I still have to be careful. Because it is a bit, so it's got all these lumpy bumpies in it. I'll just do a smaller one through here. Probably because it's such a long piece. Here we go. I have to be careful because the wool is likely to break. There we go. I think it'd be simple, wouldn't you? It's caught on one of these little scraggly bits. There we go. I'll have to be so careful. See, once again. So obviously this wool is a little bit different to this type of wool. I think Secret Garden Silk Blend, so it's a little bit more harder. Like a bit, well, not harder, a bit softer. Okay. So, put that over there, here. Just try and be a bit more gentle. My husband just quickly popped in for a second. Okay, now I might do this behind the scene and then come back with I may put this button on with this thread because it's there. Well, I'll probably go on with that one as well, but I think it'll look nice with a bit of wool. Maybe these ones too. So what I might do is, so we're gonna have, I'll keep that on there like that, but I think I'm going to have this darker one because this is like dark pieces of hang a minute, I will take it off. Sorry guys. Ugh. I might have to couch that down because it's a bit long. Because these ones don't need couching. Okay, I'm going to stop and I'm going to continue on with this all the way over, like in the bits and pieces, and then I'll come back with this, and because it's a tad long, I'm just going to do a couple of them at the back. This is on the top. I might come back like that, couching just so it's going to hold down. Okay, here we go, like that. When you want the grass look, but it's a bit long, that's what you do. Okay, I'll be back when I've finished doing some of these. Okay, back again. I just did some of the darker outlines on there, finished that. I really did, and I ironed it and it got wet, so now I'm coming back in with the light, and these are sort of like the foreground ones. So I'll start here. Now that's this colour, it's a variegated thread. Steph Francis, Pearl 8, I think it's number 17. I might do a, because it's quite long, just going to do a double. There we go. And they come back through here, just do it like that, and one this way as well. Okay, come back through here. Actually, I might do it sideways. Put one here, and then go here, but I'm going to come back and couch it because it's quite long. This thread here is the one I'm going to use to fill gaps. This goes like that, and then sort of goes off on a bit of an angle, so where is it? Nope, that's one that goes this way. I think I've even lost my own way of doing it. I'll see, and it's become, because it's variegated, I might even couch this one a tad. It's fairly long. Do we need more in there? Okay. Yeah, this is the fun part. I really enjoy doing the little gardeny parts. I reckon we could probably put one in there. I might even do a long one that way, because I'm going to need somewhere to put my buttons, and so I do need a bit of a long one. Okay, hope you got a bit of a drift of what I want to do. Now this goes down like that, and because I want it to curve, I'm going to couch it on a bit of a curve. Another good reason for couching. Couching on a bit of a curve. There we go. Okay, so you got the drift of that. So I'm going to come back with some, these are the buttons that I've picked. They're going to each have that one and that one, that one. Purple. And then I've got this one. So, and then I've want to come back with some of these, and I'm going to do some French knots. So I'll finish doing the grasses and then I'll come back with the buttons. Oh, it's looking cute. Okay, back again. As you can see, I've done all the thing, and I'm currently putting on these. So I want to now might put them on. Oh, that's the trouble with this, it goes all goobery. Let me look there. Okay, I'm just putting them on like that. And it's on there. Probably put this purple one over here. I will do that one. I mean, I'll just do, yeah. And then this one can go on that dark one there. Oh, I like that it's got some dark colour, and then the rest I will do. There we go. So I will sew these on, but I'll just sort of quickly show you, and then since I've got this on here, I might just, actually I wanted to sew that on with, I'll just sew it on here. So I'm just going to sew these buttons on with all the different colours, do some French knots, and it'll be done. And you can do as much as little as you like. I've got French knots and all that kind of stuff to do. So I'm just going to pause again because I've actually got some lunch waiting for me. My husband's come home. I really do like that. And then I'm probably going to do a couple of little, you know, on top of them, some French knots in these colours. And I think that is it. So because I don't know how to do editing very well, but you've got the drift of what you need to do. And I'm gonna the next video will be my the tag. So in the tag I'll show you the finished thing that I've got. So but you just do little, you know, little French knots in gardens and all that kind of stuff, a bit like some of the other ones that I've done. I've done little garden beds. It's actually probably more in the hang on, bit more like this. See how I've got the, you know, you do the little French knots and all that kind of stuff, or you do some along there. This is probably, I'm going to probably more have them on top of the little bits and pieces, and in some of the colours that are going to match that. So it's more like they'll be little flowers, so French knots or colonial knots. Then I'll probably come back with a couple of little crosses and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I quite like how it looks. Like it's very whimsical, and I quite like that, and that's why I wanted the little buttons and everything. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and you'll see the finished piece in the next video, which is the tag, which I'm going to be doing with this. I really like how it's turned out. It's quite buttony, which is nice, because I've got all these beautiful buttons, and you know, now I've got beads that I wanted to use. Thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoy it. Nice way to use up all your little button collection. Bye.